Hello, it's Jay here and welcome to another tutorial. In this lesson we're still continuing on with the EnemyAI and we're going to work on filling out the impact block. But first things first, let's copy this audio clip and we'll just paste it in below. And I'm sure you've guessed, we're going to switch out the naming convention. So this time it's going to be _impact audio. And we'll change it in the comments there. So we'll save that off, we'll downsize monodevelop and we'll wait for the script to recompile. And once it has, as you can see, we now have a slot to assign an impact audio. And then I'm again using public domain sound effects for the purposes of this tutorial. So let's come back to our script and we'll come all the way down to our impact block here. Now we can still see most of the run block, and the reason is we're going to copy code from the run block straight into impact. And the first thing we can copy is all the audio block here. So we'll copy that and paste it in. And I'm sure you've guessed, we're just going to swap out the variable. So we'll swap out impact audio there, and here, and finally here. Now in the case of impact, we definitely do not need it to loop, so we'll set that to false. And we'll bring the comments back in line. And obviously we'll go through and alter the comments. So here as well. And here, and finally here. Now you've probably realized at this point that we have no code to actually activate this block. As you can see from the run block, we go straight to the attack, and there's a reason for this. The impact block will be activated via a message sent from another script. So that's something we'll deal with at a later date. So until we have our health system and our weapon systems in place, we won't be able to test this block. But please don't worry about it. We will be adding code to another script that will indeed activate this block. And we can just copy this singular line where we change the enemy state, and we'll paste that in. And again, we just need to change where's attack here, and we can change it this time to initialize, and we'll change the comment as well. And we'll save that off there. So once an impact's registered, the EnemyAI will reset to this first block of initialize that will have more code at a later date, and then it will cycle through to the relevant block. And finally, let's come here where we crossfade in one of the animations, and we'll just copy that line and we'll paste this in here. Now in the case of animations, as you will have seen in an earlier video, we created an array and assigned 2 impact animations. So we're going to alter this singular line of code here to actually randomly play one of those 2 animations. So we can leave most of this line intact, so right up to where it crossfades, open brackets, and in this case we want the _impact animation. And now we'll open square brackets and we'll close again, and we'll come inside and we'll say random dot range. We'll open normal brackets, we'll say 0, _ impact animation dot length, and then we'll close normal brackets. And we can just come here and we'll alter the comment. We'll say crossfade in the impact animation, and we'll say and pick animation at random, and we'll just fix that little typo there. So we can save this off here. So we're calling a random range of animations. It begins with 0. We then get the impact animation length, which is how many animations we have assigned in this array. You may have 2, the same as me. You may only have 1, or maybe 3 or 4. But that's what that does. So we get how many is assigned in that array, and then we get the length, and we just crossfade it in as normal. And we'll leave it here for this lesson, because that is the impact block finished. And in the coming lessons we'll work on filling out the remaining blocks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, bye for now.